Alrighty, so we're going to do a little play, make a little project using this month's printables. I don't know if I'll keep this voiceover, this voice talking, or if I'll do a voiceover. So I'm going to talk as if I'm going to keep it, but who knows, right? Okay, so today's project, what I wanted to do was, I had mentioned this in the last one, this is something that I was curious about. Let me give you some reference. So I like making poem projects, if you will, right? Because the words are easy to use and they're cohesive, and so this was a project we did using Langston Hughes' poem Mother to Son, and we're going to do a similar project but in a different format. So this one we used in envelopes. We used like 6 envelopes, 1, 2, 3, 4. We used 4 envelopes to make this album. And if you haven't seen it, go back and check out the video. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to 1, subscribe, 2, like, and leave a comment. But go back and check this out. This was a fun project. I was definitely in my color palette, so I was happy. And so we're going to do something similar, yet different. I have, the other day I got something, I got a haul from, not a haul, because a haul implies I bought it. I got a gift, a birthday present sent to me from Tim Holtz with lots of goodies in it. And I kid you not, one of the things I was really happy about was this big piece of packing paper. I mean, it was huge and it was like perfect, right? I don't know, so I don't know what size this is. It looks at least 24, right? So it's probably like, I don't know, 18 by 20. It's a big sheet, and I folded it equally in half, right? I folded it in half, I folded it over, and then I folded it in half. So I have a little booklet now, right? Now I probably could have done better in my folding, but not to be bothered with precision folds, right? The point is that we made a little book. Now I probably, let's see, I say that, but I do need to make sure. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we kind of like it like that, right? So we have a book, a folded book, and we're going to, because of the way it is, we have some pages here, but the pages are hindered because of this piece here on the bottom. So we are going to just cut open all right, we are just going to I'm literally just cutting open the bottom so that my pages flip. Okay, and now my flip is here, so I'm just going to cut open, and all I'm doing is cutting the seam where the fold is, right, so that I have a book. Okay, and one more. Okay, so we cut it. Now I have a hole here, and I could cut that one too, and why not? And you're probably like, Rachel, it's probably an easier way, but this is what I saw in my mind's eye, so that's why we did that. Okay, alrighty. Now I don't know if this is going to just fall apart or not, but in my mind we made a book. And we probably should somehow bind it together, because literally all I did was put 4 pieces of paper together. But we're going to do it like this for now. And maybe we'll figure out how we're going to bind it later. Okay? So we made this little book structure. It's not really a book structure because it has no structure. It's a bunch of pages nested together. And we'll worry about keeping it together later. Okay? So we have a poem. And this poem... this poem, I had to learn this poem. It's called Invictus. I had to learn this poem in the 8th grade. And we had to memorize it. We had to recite it in front of our peers in class. And because I had to learn it, I literally hear this poem all the time. Especially when, you come into something hard to deal with or something is challenging and you need some bravery. Or you start feeling the victim, like, the world's against me or they're out to get, you go down that spiral, right? This poem, Invictus, has so many powerful lines, right? But the gist is this last piece. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul, right? So I printed that off several times in different sizes. And we will see how this all plays out. Now, I don't know if I'm going to finish it. It's another easy project, but I just want you to see me use her printables in a project and see a project come to completion. Because I don't know about you, but I sometimes I start projects and don't finish them. So one of my goals is to use these papers and finish a project to completion. And so sometimes that means that we work fast. Sometimes that means all of the details that I would do on a typical project I may not do. Right? Like I should have just right now figured out this is the page I wanted to be the cover. But too late. I've already glued. Okay. And I'm going to take that apart right there. And I'm going to glue something on the back here. I literally am just gluing. And I probably should have done it the other way, put the glue down on the paper, not the glue down on, the glue down on the book, not the glue down on the paper, but oh well. So 2020 has just been one of those years, right? Last night we got news that the gentleman who played T'Challa in Black Panther, Chad, he passed away. So sad. And he apparently had been battling colon cancer. And the more I hear about this story, I think this poem is very fitting, right? Because this gentleman had been battling colon cancer, and yet he produces these amazing movies, right? Like the resilience of man is amazing, right? Like, people say that, you come to the end of your life, you kind of question, did I matter? Did my life have purpose? You get to those kind of questions. And here's a man who knows he has cancer. I'm sure he was praying that he would beat it. But he didn't stop. He just kept on making these amazing movies. And maybe, if we look back now, that's why his acting was so strong and prominent because he knew, you know, that his days were numbered. I don't know. But it's very, for me, I'm reflecting on that, you know, like, he didn't stop. He didn't quit. He didn't throw in the towel. He didn't tell anybody, so he wasn't looking for mercy or pity. He kind of embodied this poem, right? And like the poem says, I'm just going to read the poem while I cut, right? It says, "Out of the night that covers me." Oh, and it's by Ernest Henley. So it's called Invictus, in case you want to look it up. It's called Invictus by William Ernest Henley. And it goes, and I'll just read it. I could say it from memory, but I'm going to just read it so I don't mess it up. "Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond the place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Such a fitting poem for him. Such a fitting poem. Such a fitting poem for life, for 2020, right? We could so easily get into the woe is me, this sucks. You know, but I am the master of my fate. I'm the captain of my soul. If I want something, I make it happen, right? It's up to me. Can't blame the system, can't blame society. I am the captain of my soul. I am the master of my fate. Powerful lines, right? Okay. So I literally am just taking these pieces and gluing them as backgrounds. Now, I have no intentions of selling this. I may send this to my son again. He's gonna be like, "Really, Mom, you keep sending me all these poem books." That's because I miss my son. I don't want him to do well. He is doing well. He has made it to the academic year now. And he's having fun. I love that fact that I get to see, when I was at West Point, we didn't have a phone, and we didn't have music, and we didn't have internet. We didn't have any of those niceties that he has. But I am not in any way hating, because I am grateful that he can call home, and he can send me a text, and he can send me a picture of what's going on, so we have a shared experience. So you won't hear this old grad fussing because things are different. I'm quite excited that I get to experience it again with him. Don't worry if you're wondering, okay, really all she's doing is gluing. That's all I'm doing. And talking. But he just sent me a text apparently. But they have this thing called spirit missions, right? So there's the West Point, the way it's made up is there are 1,200 cadets, and they break them up into basically 4 groups, and they're called regiments. And then these 4 regiments are made up of 3 battalions. And then, anyway, there's like 48 or so companies, right? And he is in the company known as G4. And I don't know if I have enough pieces of paper. You know, I didn't do the math on the paper count here. I didn't. I did not. Hold on. I was trying to explain this, but I don't think I did enough paper count here. So let's just see. I don't think I did enough paper. I don't think I got enough paper. I don't think I got enough paper. I don't think I got enough. I mean, really, she gave me 21 sheets, so how do I not have enough paper? Hold on. I'm just gonna pull out some more of these sheets. This is probably the one project where we're gonna use all the sheets. What are the odds of that? I could always just take out a sheet. Ah, look at that. That was kind of the piece of purpose, right? I wanted to take a full sheet. Alrighty then. Hold on, work with me. Work with me. Just trying to see if I have enough sheets of paper here to cover this whole book. I'm like barely gonna make it here. I know this was so that we could prove, you know, the thought that, why do I need to buy these printables when there's never a way that I'm going to use all of them? Well, we just showed you how you might have to use all the pages. All right, there we go. So now we have a page for everything. So I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to listen to me or watch me glue these pages. But literally all I am doing is gluing. There's no thinking, just gluing. We're going to come back and make them fancy, okay? All right, so I'm just going to speed this up and then we'll come back. Okay, so I'm almost finished, and toward the end I started figuring some things out. Like if I use my guillotine and I cut the bottom off and one side off, then I'm really only cutting 2 sides. See how we get fancy toward the end? We start figuring stuff out. Now, I also want to show you that there's a line in the poem that says, "It matters not how straight the gate," and so I need to make sure that somewhere near this picture, that phrase is depicted on this art journal book or poem book or whatever we're going to call it. Yeah. You know one thing I am terrible at, and that is cutting. Do you think that stops me? Nope. Not at all. All right, so this one is, we're going to go this way. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to see I pulled out my guillotine. Thank you, Tim. I have a little one. I have a travel one or a small one. But sometimes it is definitely nice to just be able to pull out the Big Daddy and get some easy cuts. Okay, so this is our last one, and then we get to start making it our own. Yay! See, I got fancy in the end. Clearly, that's what I say about I can't cut. Cut or measure. We're going to blame it on the fact that the pages are probably not perfect. Whatever. Okay. And then we just cut it backwards. You guys can't see me cutting. Here you go. I'm just going to cut off the excess. This is what we did on all the pages. And we use the printables just as they are to make this little booklet. Got us a little booklet. We'll put something on the outside here, some kind of tape or something, but we got us a little book. So cute. Aww. Look at it. I think that's the back. Let's try it this way. Okay. Yeah, this is the front. Because what I want to do is make sure it's very nice. This one right here, these words, it matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. All right, this one we know has to go somewhere on this page. And so let's just, for now I'm going to do straight, pretty cuts, but you know how it's going to go down. I'm in there ripping them. Now, what's interesting though is I don't know if I have, okay, that's okay. This is part of the fun. Luckily I know this poem. Okay, those go together. You know, I got cute and need to order these things. All right, let's go back. So we're gonna have to go to the phone because now I forgot the order. How funny is that? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Invictus poem. All right, we gotta find the order here, since I have lost my mind and cut it up. Okay. It matters not how straight the gate, and unafraid. And then shade. That makes sense. Bowed. All right, we're cooking again. It was kind of like, duh. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave it like this. I'm planning. That's all. Gotta do a little planning. So when we get to the end, we won't be like, uh-oh, we don't have enough pages, kind of like I did when I am. I most likely will need to, okay, see how crooked I cut that? Like, really? Let me get my whole. Oh, that's a little better. Okay. Now, what we could do is put the whole poem here so you can read it at one time, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But we've got something. Now we can worry about. Now, see, this has black as the pit from pole to pole. And where is that dark page at? Is there any way to get this dark page? Yep, sure is. Hold on, let's see. Okay. All right, see. I want you guys to see how this happens and what goes down and trying to put this together. Okay. See, now my gate is in the wrong place. Ratsa. Okay, wait. This is kind of... All right, so my gate needs to be toward the end. That is a given. Yeah. I needed that black. That's okay. We got paint, right? We got paint. All right, let's try. Let's try this again. All right, we know the gate has to be toward the end. All right, let's try it one more time. Let's try one more time. I like that better. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. So we got the poem, and the poem starts off. What do y'all think? Like, really, Rachel? Okay, the poem starts off, out of the night that covers me. Okay, out of the night that covers me. Yeah. I just need to make sure the gate is at the end. All right, here we go. Here we go. Out of the night that covers me. Now I done lost pieces. What did this one say? I have not cried aloud under the bludgeonings of chance. Ooh, that looks good. Bludgeonings, rocks. Beyond this place of raft and tears. Beyond this place of raft and tears. Looms but the Okay. Where's looms but the horror? Oh, it's in there? Okay. And yet the menace of the years. Yes, yes. It matters not how straight the gate. I am the master of my fate. Oops. Okay, we have words. We have words. We have words lined up. So ready. Okay. Put the tools away, because we should not be cutting anymore. We've got words, we've got them placed, we got scraps. Alrighty, we're kind of 30 minutes into this. Let's do this, okay? So, whoa, got a little extra over there. Okay. I am the captain of my soul. Sometimes when I get in the zone, I don't do a lot of talking because I'm in the zone, you know what I mean? I have, today, I actually had to take off from being mommy. Like literally, like I said, no, seriously, honey, I gotta go. I have so many projects and they're all due and I'm just gonna need to take the day. So I am taking the day. And I am working on my projects. And this one, it's funny because I have some administrative stuff I need to do. But who wants to do that, right? Like, it's just not fun. So, that's not what I did. Okay. Now the fun. Now we're going to see what happens with the world. I got this dirty jelly plate because you know that's what we believe in, a dirty jelly plate. It is extremely dirty. I don't even know what's on here. It's like real dirty. We're going to just kind of give it some body heat here. You know I love my warm-up color here. Oh my goodness. This thing is almost empty. What am I gonna do? What's this gonna do? I got a new roly. I just want to roly. I mean, you knew I was gonna you knew I was gonna bring my color in. I mean that was kind of a given, right? Right? I mean, right? Everybody knew that. I was going to bring my color in, because that would make it Rachel's. If I didn't use my color, then it would be somebody else's. Oh, yes. I probably should just go ahead and number these things, because they're going to drive me crazy. I know you're like, what are you doing? I'm just putting some color on my title page. Yep. Just giving it some title. Just giving it some color here. Helping to unify the page. Okay. And I don't like to waste paint. That's really what was going on there. Okay, so I know I need to come back to here. If you're thinking that I'm all over the place, I am. If it's driving you crazy, I apologize. But this is how my mind thinks. Mind thinks like this. Now you see the back of my Gelli blade? It's black. I'm just unifying my page. I'm going to put a little more smudge on there. Yeah. Yes. Needed to get some more smudge in. Yes. Needed to get some more smudge in. Yes. Okay. And this was supposed to be the poem. So for me, I need to move past that point where I'm stressed. Right? Because I have so much to do. And at no time. I have I got some new colors I've been playing with. This is a muted turquoise, and it's really pretty. And let's just go ahead and I got 2 of these brayers. Yes, a little small one here. You'll notice that I kind of have started to use I'm gonna make a green apparently. I'll make a green. That girl likes her layers, so we're just gonna give us some layers here. Alrighty then, so we're recording again. I know you're like, where did that come from? Yeah, did I tell you I don't have a plan? I don't. I really don't. I really don't. I mean, like I so don't. But, okay, I need to stabilize my table or just not pounce so hard. One of the two. So I have pulled out one of my favorite colors. I'm going to need to not pounce so hard. I think that's really going to be the solution. Or do you guys even care? Really? You know, I'm just putting my piece together, putting some layers. So we know it was Robyn's page underneath there. But probably by the time I'm done, you may not know. But it's always fun to start and not have to start with a blank page, right? I really don't have a plan. Okay, so we're going to put that there. And Invictus, I'll probably put the real poem there. It's kind of wet because that's a heavy body. Just going to help it dry a little bit, move it around. Okay. I'll come back with some stamps and stuff. And just coming back here and getting some stencils to use. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but I really think I may need to stabilize this table. Okay, that's good. I got some marks. I can play with that. We were putting the whole poem there. Okay, I need a... Alright, this is Out of the Night that covers me. Okay. Let's do a night. You want to do a night? Let's do a night. Let's do a night. Let us do a night. Yes. Awesome. Right here. See this black? We're going to try to pick that up somehow. I don't know how we're going to do it. You're like, Rachel, you said you wanted to pick up the black. I know. I don't be making sense sometimes. Sometimes I just execute and then I be like, why you do that? Why did you? Ooh, I have on my clothes. I didn't put my smock on, Judy. Messing up, girlfriend. I'm messing up. Okay. I said Out of the Night that covers me. Black is the pit from pole to pole. Black is the pit. That don't look black or pit-like, does it? Not at all. Okay, that's fine. We got this. We got this. We got this. We're going to take this blue-black here. Well, that's nice. Look, that's one way. Just cover the whole sheet. Okay, that was not what I was intending to do. I just want you guys all to know that. That was not what I was going to do. But somehow that's what happened. It's okay. We know how to do this. We're going to take this stencil here, and we're going to need some wipes. Anybody see wipes? I better hurry up before it dries. Acrylic paint don't stay all day. Gosh, what kind of juke joint do I have here? I want y'all to know that was supposed to be a wipe, and that was so not a wipe. Because it wasn't a wipe, it didn't take the paint off. Wait, help! Okay, so mental note. Who starts a project without wipes handy? If your name is Rachel, raise your hand because you, my friend, did that. Started a project without wipes handy. The only wipes I actually see are Clorox wipes. So I know that's not going to work. Are we going to try it anyway? Sure enough. Sure enough, going to try it with the Clorox. I'm sure I have broken all protocols. I'm probably going to go to mixed media jail because I did just put Clorox in my book. I did. But I do like it. Look. I do like it though, right? That is intense. What? Girl, too bad I didn't get it all up. Let me come over here and show this side some love too. Because that's some stuff, girl. What? Yep. They might let me out of mixed media prison because that's nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. Now, I don't know if it's ever going to dry because I just put Clorox on the Clorox wipes. I'm sure that's an somebody somewhere is going to say, yo, Rachel, you just broke what we call mixed media rule number 8. And I'm going to say, my bad. I didn't know. Oh, heat gun. Since I'm breaking protocols, I figured I needed to dry this, helping along. I don't know, but that is just awesome. Ooh-wee. It's so nice. Like, oh, it's so nice. Are you guys excited like I am? Could I do it again? Nope. But it was pretty cool, right? So if we had to document what I did was I put down some blue black paint, and then I used a Clorox wipe and took off the paint. I said Clorox. Yeah. Don't think I was supposed to do that, but I did. I needed to dry some pages. I apologize. Y'all know I'm not one to be bothered with the heat tool. But I had to do that. And my title kind of messed up here. That's okay. So somehow we're going to put this on here. Oh, that's pretty, right? That's pretty. Okay, well that was fun. Don't know if that's what it was supposed to be, but that was fun. That was fun. All right, so now we're going to, we have this over here. So we're going to, try to, I don't know, somehow unify this page over here. But not like completely though. See, I don't want it. I just want to make sure that you can see that these pages go together. And I'm going to do that by stenciling lightly through this stencil. So if you're wondering what stencil this is, you know your girl has all the stencils in the whole world. But this stencil I do know is a Crafter's Workshop stencil, and I believe it's a Faye Fan Julie stencil, but the number is TCW 755 if you wanted to know. I like it here better. Okay, so we're just gonna glue it down and move on. We're gluing, girl, we're gluing, because as I mentioned to you, I have a lot of projects to do today, so we're just gonna glue this down. We'll come back and put some, you see my paint right here with this top off? Danger, Will Robinson. All right, so let's just go ahead and put that on because I can already see where that's going down. Okay, we are cooking here. Now we have this page, and I have blue on my hands. I think whatever gods may be. Oh, look at that. I am messing with my hands. My hands are nasty. Ah. Now, I don't know what that thing is. Don't know what that is. And I'm not going to spend too much time trying to figure out what it is. I'm just going to cover it up. Yay! Look at that. It's no longer there. It's no longer there. Okay, what are we going to do on this page? Anybody got any ideas? None? Okay, me neither. So let's put some raw seed. I don't know. Probably not the right color. I should have used some burnt sienna. See, that's the challenge when you don't want to, you got a million paints, right? But don't want to go find them. You just kind of turn around and what you see is what we use. So that's where we are. We're here with this. I don't know what paints I have around me. So of course, what do? I make an orange. Ooh, nice. I don't know what color that is. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I know that's what y'all keep going. Where is she going? Let me say something. Most of the time, I have no idea. No idea. I had a concept. Conceptually, I wanted to make this book. I had a concept. Reality is, I don't have no idea how it's actually going to turn out. Right? That's how it goes down. I want to bring some marks. Just want to bring some marks on this page. That didn't really do much. Didn't really do much. Nothing. That's okay. Apparently, there's a lot of black on here. Not contrasty enough. How about some white? We never paint with white. Have you ever noticed that? I don't paint with white. Like some people, they use white all the time. I never use white. Like some people never use black. I never use white. So I know you're probably like, Rich, we can't even hear you. I know, I'm sorry. The good news is I will warm up probably like right when I'm finished. And then I'll be like, oh, masterpiece. I did like that last page though. I thought that was really cool. Okay. This is, I think, whatever God's may be for my unconquerable soul. That's what goes on this one. And I'm going to cover it up. This. Ah, look at that. I just put it right in the paint. This is clearly what we call a bloopers video. You didn't know that, did you? That I was making a bloopers video. I am. Now, where's that Clorox at? Where's that Clorox thing? Yeah, I meant to do that. Mental note. That's not what I meant to do. And how shall thou fix it? Thou shalt pretend like, I don't know. What y'all think? You think I fixed it? Who said, bless the Lord, oh my soul. Help a girl out when she does silly stuff. The good news is it was just a printer and I can print it again. Right? Or we just Charlie Mike and act like we wanted to do that. We wanted the effect of Rachel's handwriting over it. See? When I'm doing that, trying to act like it was intentional. Alrighty then. Whew. Let's just go ahead and finish out the whole thing. You and I know it was a mistake, but my son no, won't have a clue. Okay, so where are we at? We've got this one, which is cute. Maybe I should put down all the words, and then I can't mess them up. What you think? Where are we at? Oh my gosh, we're at 48 minutes. So I am going to probably wrap some of this up because I know you guys have stuff to do with your whole life. And I don't want to keep you from it. So I am going to I want you guys to know that was brand new paint. Sometimes you get paints and they're not good. And yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. Okay. So, some of my learnings here, because I'm going to do this again and make another poem book, is to plan it out a little better and to let stuff dry. Because if not, you end up with a lot of messes. And what I've also learned is that some of these projects are just that, projects, and not necessarily a one-time sit down and do it all in one time, right? Like, this could probably have been done over a course of a week, and that's probably what I will end up doing, is I'll come in here and I'll add some pieces to it and add some marks, because then that'll feel better for me, right? This right now I'm feeling a little rushed because I'm trying to get this right. But if I spend a little more time with it, it'll have my marks, and I'll have a little more love. But I wanted you to see the papers, and I wanted you to see the start of my project, and I hope that at least you got inspired by that. You know, you can incorporate full poems into your work. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do for the sake of time, is I'm going to show you, I'm going to glue it all down, and then I'm going to keep working on it throughout the week. And then I will come back sometime during the month and show you a final flip through, just so you can see how it ended up, because I don't want to rush, and this project could take a couple hours, right? And I just wanted you to see me start and the basis. So the basis was, we used the September printables. We used a large sheet, probably a 24 by, I don't know, 14 sheet of packing paper, and we folded it up into a book. We made a bunch of even folds until we made ourselves a book. And then we had printed off a poem. We glued the pages directly down, and so we have a book structure. And now we'll spend about a week or so and put marks and maybe journal in it. But we have the basis and the start of a very nice book. So let me just glue this on, and then I didn't want to be longer than an hour. So I'm going to glue this on. Glue this on. Now these won't be stark white. You know, I'm going to take my, at some point, take my dye ink pen, paint pen, and come through it, color the edges. Okay, so I think okay, we have a whole book structure here. Probably pre-post do that one, but this is probably one of my favorite pages. And where is this guy at? Anybody know? Okay, we are almost at the 1 hour mark. I hope you got some ideas and some learnings and a lot of laughs and giggles, because I know I did. Ooh. I know I did. Watching me figure out what I was doing. Just have fun and play, right? Isn't that what it's all about? It's just have fun and play. We make mistakes, we make creations, but in the end we have a good time. So I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul, and we'll put the poem, we'll probably put the actual title and poem here, put the whole poem there. I love this page, I love that background. I wish I could figure out what I did. Probably not. And then we have the rest of the poem in here. We could probably put some words, or there you go. We made a little book. Hope you enjoyed it. It has been a pleasure. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to check out my other videos and subscribe and be part of my community. And follow me on Instagram. I am Queenpreneur on Instagram. That's Queen and Preneur, like entrepreneur, Queenpreneur on Instagram. And I am trying to get to 10,000 so that I can get the swipe up and feature and start, posting links directly to my videos, as opposed to telling everybody to go into the link bio. But anyway, come hang out with me there as well as here. Subscribe, like, hit that like button, engage, ask me some questions. Tell me what you thought of my poem and my project. It has been a pleasure. Go ahead and pick up the September printables and from Robyn McClendon. I'll have the link in the bio. I also sell printables, and I just released a new collage pack, a new collage bundle. It's awesome. I look forward to some video coming up about that release as well. Take care. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.